Well, there are a lot of people that have left the Labour Party. We were the largest political party in Western Europe. We had hundreds of thousands of members. A lot of people have left.
Well, you still have hundreds of thousands of members.
But we don't have as many as we did. And there are a lot of people that are showing dissatisfaction. Like any political party, we have our differences amongst each other. I don't think anybody should leave. The Labour Party is a broad church, but a certain section of the party feel like they have to go, and I think that's wrong. I think leaving that tradition, some people have complained about socialists and people towards the left, but they have always been a massive part of the party. So them leaving, I think that's wrong. And I think there are some elements of the party that want to see that.
Matt?
Well, of course there are. I mean, the Labour Party, under the guidance of that wing of the party, had its worst defeat in 2019 since the 1930s. 200,000 members may have left. The Labour Party is now 30% ahead in the polls. There's a clear correlation between how the country feels about the party and how elements of the Labour Party, frankly, that should never have been allowed in, feel about itself. The Labour Party is a mainstream patriotic party, and people like Clement Attlee and Nye Bevan would turn in their graves when they saw what Jeremy Corbyn and his clique did to the party, and the way it treated Jewish people was a disgrace. So I'm glad those people have left, because finally the country has the chance to vote for a party that isn't getting investigated by the Equalities and Human Rights Commission, isn't spreading hatred towards minorities in this country. And the Keir Starmer's leadership, finally, people in the centre ground. What, it wasn't investigated by the
It was investigated, but I don't think it's fair to say that everybody that's left has been for that reason. So there are a lot of people that have left for other...
So they liked it when it was being investigated, and they don't like it now?
I don't think they did. But what you have to realise is there are a lot of people who were of that particular tradition, who were there when Blair was in power, who were there when Brown was in power. They now feel like they have to leave, and I think that that's wrong. I think we should maintain that broad church. Obviously, there's absolutely no place for any form of discrimination within our party, but we have different groups who are feeling discriminated against, and that should be taken into account as well. I don't think it's right that anybody should leave. The Labour Party, in my view, is representative of the people of this country, which means it should include all types of people of this country of varying political opinions.
Well, you can't include every political opinion.
No, obviously not the Conservative type of political, but the Labour Party is a broad church, and there are people that come from slightly different traditions, but we all believe in the same thing. We believe in equality. We believe in diversity.
I don't think you do believe in the same thing. I think the radical hard left have an authoritarian streak that is not shared by the mainstream centre left.
I think when you strip down some of the differences, you will find that ultimately personalities, individuals, all of those different things have got involved, but ultimately people in the Labour Party believe in the same thing.
OK, all right. Thank you very much.